Hi guys, welcome to Sharon Review. How are you guys doing? It is, what do you call it? What do you say? It's a wonderful day. What do you say? It's a wonderful day in SkitLanta. Good morning, Goddess London. It's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. Okay, so it looks like, Goddess, that Anthony is going to have either it's a stroke or a panic attack again or a heart attack because he does not look good. Okay. It sure is the sunny day in Atlanta. It's Goddess, my goodness. All right. So come on in. We have to jump into this, but before we jump into Anthony is on. Okay, so the title is Anthony gets on his knees before Amber, but was it a proposal or was it? Yep. So, Goddess, I think something is going on with him, yes. So he's telling Amber, get your stuff out before Denisha comes back. Because it looks like Denisha is not in the house, Goddess. My goodness. Oh, I think something is definitely going on with him. You remember when when he was staying by Shayla? Oh, we used to come pop on over, and Amber says, always call first. So now the role has reversed again, as I've been telling you guys. It's reversed, and Anthony, Anthony is what you call it. They're saying the same thing that she used to say. Oh boy, she said, don't touch my stuff. So her stuff is the upstairs, in the room that the little boy have, Denisha's son. So Anthony move her stuff from there and she says, don't touch my stuff. So her stuff is not in her bedroom that is supposed to be. And why you have to choose the room that was Amber's room? That makes no sense. And I thought Amber room was downstairs. That's where Anthony's, because Anthony used to be upstairs, right? And now he and Denisha is downstairs in the room that they made, the master bedroom for downstairs. My goodness, what a boy. So, Goddess, let's jump into it. What do you think is happening with Anthony? So, Goddess here is saying, it sure is a beautiful day, eh? Something is going on with him. I think so too, because I saw him all in his head, like says, he's not feeling well, like he's about to drop down. Anthony is the pop-up king. Oh my goodness, yes, Anthony is the pop-up king for real. Goddess says Anthony was being spiteful, choosing that room. Yes, he was being spiteful. I totally agree with that, Goddess. I totally agree with it. My goodness. Hi, Del Marie. Welcome and good morning. Good morning. And yes, he could have choose any other bedroom for that little boy. Maybe he have to choose the bedroom for the little boy because at the end of the day, he is still legally married to Amber. So he went down on his knees and he's asking Amber to do what? Please do not pop up because he doesn't want Denisha to catch her there. She must call first because it's not her home anymore. Move her stuff. But guys, let me tell you, Anthony is in for a rude awakening. That is still Amber's house. I know a lot of people believe it's not Amber's house, but it's still Amber's house until the ink is dry. Why didn't he just says, okay, Amber, take your stuff and go. And here is the divorce. Here is it. I sign you. You have 50% because he says, though, on many occasions, Anthony says, I can make it back. So if we can make it back, just sign the paper or go to mediation. Let his lawyer know, says, let's renegotiate. Give her 40%, give her 20%, give her 10%. But I want to see the mediation. And he's not doing that. Why? The big question is, why isn't Anthony going to mediation? Why isn't Anthony signing the papers? Make that make sense? Not making no sense to me. So here goes.
Gonna keep propping up until you sign the papers. Anthony, you could be free as a bird if you just sign the paperwork and we could just move along. I don't understand what the problem is.
Look at him. You see, he was something is not right with Anthony. Don't you guys see? Something is not right with Anthony. Anthony looked like he was about to keel over. And then all of that art. But if he had keel over, Amber already leave the room. She didn't even see him that he, you know what I mean? So see, he's right back on his knees when he proposed to her. So do you guys think this is gonna be another proposal? Oh my goodness, I can't help myself sometimes. I really can't help myself. What is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, I need to do something here, but I'll do that after if I can. All I know, guy, is this. Let me see what. Welcome in Stephanie Mac. Welcome in Del Marie. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying here. Goddess is saying, please hit the like button. Thanks, chat. And then Del Marie says, Anthony cannot stop Amber from freely coming to the house. It belongs to both of them. Exactly. Exactly. But he is in for a rude awakening when his lawyer tell him says she still has to come to the house, right? I'm still confused about the living situation, guys, because they're separated legally. She wasn't supposed to be taking anything from the house. She wasn't supposed to be living with Dave. Anthony wasn't supposed to have Denisha in. So if both lawyers is aware, when both lawyers become aware of the dynamics, the situation, will it be good for Amber to be where she's sleeping, or will it be good for Anthony to have Denisha in the house? Because we're dealing in SkitLanta law right now. We're not thinking logical, so we have to think about it outside of the box. You know what I mean? So I'd like your take on that, guys. Sometimes, sometimes think Anthony doesn't want a divorce. All right, so you think that Anthony doesn't really want the divorce, but they're just playing games with either other to see who will best eat the another one. Okay, I got that. Good morning, dear Stephanie Mac. And then Goddess says, yes, sometime it's going to happen to him. Something is going to happen to him. I think so too, because he can't take the stress. His poor little heart cannot take the stress. Look at him. Look at Anthony. My goodness. And Stephanie Mac said, no, please, no. Remember, it's loading. That proposal is loading, Stephanie Mac. I'm sorry to break your bubble because I'm help writing it. I'm just kidding. I'm just reviewing it. Oh my goodness. Because if he really doesn't want her there, so that is why Irma tell her to call first. Why does she need to call first? That's her house. She don't need to call first. Even when she was telling him call first, that was his house. You know, he didn't need to call her first. But anyway. So good morning, Stephanie Mac. Goddess is saying. So Del Marie said, no proposal. He's begging her to take her things and leave, which isn't going to happen. Del Marie would know that, but you know, I have to make it spicy and juicy. Come on, guys, for us to have the conversation. You know what I mean? Oh, Lordy Lord, I tell you. Oh, Lordy Lord. And Michelle, hi, dear Michelle, welcome in. Michelle says, I love how she handled this fool. It's obvious that he still wants her and that Denisha is just a baggage for his ego. Well said, my darling. Well said, well said, well said, well said. And Goddess says, that's right, Del Marie. Exactly. Well said, I tell you. Good morning, dear Margaret. How are you doing? Welcome in. Margaret says, why does Amber character get to live her life, but the aunt character is expected to put this on hold? Nobody's named Margaret. Margaret, let me have a conversation here. Mark, nobody are telling him to put him life on hold. He needs to sign the paper. If he doesn't want to sign the paper and give her 50%, Anthony should go to mediation, go to his lawyer, say renegotiate. That's what he needs to do. renegotiate with his lawyer. Oh, me use it. You think you need a little slap up the head to just go to the lawyer? Okay, where is Sanita? Because Sanita says Sharon sent him to me. Okay, I tell you, darling. So he is the one do not want the divorce. Amber is done. She wants the divorce, but he's the one holding on still, regardless what. So nobody is stopping him from being happy with Denisha. He doesn't want to give her the 50, then renegotiate that term. Say, okay, Amber, let's have a sit down. Let the lawyer, the two of them with the lawyer. I think that would be the logical point where he can go, right? Thank you for that though. And then it's good morning, Michelle. Hi Gigi, good morning. Welcome in. Happy Sunday, Gigi. How are you doing? All right. And Del Marie says Anthony is stressed because he wants Amber and Shayla to stay away so he can have his instant family peaceful living with him at the mansion. But no, let me reiterate what you're saying here, my lovely. Anthony is being delusional. He is a delusional little bird that's need, or should I says, he's in the Mutt League, right? Anthony's in the Mutt League because he's so delusional. If he wants to be with Denisha and she makes him happy and he wants to have this instant family with Denisha, sign the paper. You don't want to give her the 50? Renegotiate. 25%, 30%, 40%. What you guys think? Should Anthony renegotiate? Yeah, that's it. Should Anthony renegotiate? Because he wants to be happy with Denisha. And nobody is stopping him from doing that. You know what I mean? Nobody is saying, Anthony, you can't be happy with your Denisha. You just need to do what's right. And I tell you, I know me love him, but boy, he hectic. Why hold on to something? If she don't want you, let her go. Set her free. She want you to sign the paper. Sign the paper. All right, there you go. So I can't even get a like to save myself. Oh, yes, I get one like. So thank you guys, the person who give me the one like. All right, please hit the like button, guys. It doesn't take anything. It doesn't cost a thing to hit the like button. It doesn't cost a thing to hit the like button. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Okay, so we renegotiate. Exactly. That's what he needs to do. Renegotiate. Yes, yes, yes. See, may I say, use word that me can't even say, guys, my goodness. What are you guys gonna do with me? What are you guys going to do with Sharon? Oh my God, Anthony, Anthony, Anthony. All right, so let's see what you guys are saying here. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon underscore Rico Review. Thank you very much, guys. Welcome in. Please hit the like button on the way in. All right, guys. And if you jump out, you just hit the like button and come right back in because sometimes I know the system is like that. And recheck if you when you click the like button that is actually click. Okay. Thank you very much, my darling. And Margaret said, welcome in, Mark. Mark said again, in reality, the character has moved out of the family home. He should go to court to have her removed. Okay, thank you very much, Margaret. That's what I'm saying. He needs to go to his lawyer, and the only thing we see him going, he's calling Wayne his daddy. He is running after Denisha like him not have no sense. I don't see he's going to God. He's not praying. He's not doing anything that he's supposed to be doing. So that's it. Whose fault is this? Whose fault is this? So I'm not going to feel sorry here for Anthony one bit, guys. I'm not feeling sorry for him one bit. So I am going to poll whose fault is it? Whose fault is it? And then I'm going to put Anthony or Amber's fault because seriously, he has the power in his hand there. I meant to go to court. He wants to move on. She already checked out of that marriage long time ago. So I have no idea. So I'm gonna just put it here. Amber or Anthony. Right? And be fair, guys. Be fair. He's the one stalling. He is the one stalling. So if he wants that marriage, he should not be having Denisha in the house. He should be fighting for his right. So at this time, I am not feeling one bit sorry for this man. Renegotiate. Exactly, goddess. I totally agree with you. Anthony, we have to put a petition. Renegotiate. Anthony, renegotiate. Renegotiate. That's what Anthony needs to do. He needs to man up and go to his lawyer. But we're not seeing that. Thank you for saying that, Sharon. People want Anthony to leave. Thank you for saying that, Sharon. People want Amber to leave Anthony alone when he's the one who is holding on to this marriage, but still playing us. Exactly. Oh my goodness. You hit the head right on the nail. Bullseye there, Gigi. Thank you for that, Gigi. Well said. Well said. And the idea Patsy says, good morning, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, beautiful. Happy Sunday. And then Gigi says, good morning, goddess. You're right. Anthony should call his lawyer to renegotiate, but he won't. And that's what I'm saying, Gigi. I said he should be, and he's not doing that. He is not doing that. And then Goddess says, please get the likes up. Support Sharon _ Rico review. Thank you very much, Goddess. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button, guys. It doesn't cost a thing. It doesn't. You just click on it and off we go so we can get into the algorithm. Come on, guys. Thank you. And how many likes we have so far, guys? Put it in the chat. So whoever hit the like button already, let me just say thank you in advance. And who are about to hit it or you're still on the fence, like Charmaine. When you get off the fence, just hit the like button. Thank you very, very much. We do, all of us do appreciate your cooperation. All right. So Del Marie says, Amber has not completely moved out of the mansion. She has her things there. She hasn't moved out. She only take. I think she just taking stuff that she needs and bring back what she don't need because she's not supposed to be doing that, right? So right now I can't fault her. The only person I can fault right now is Anthony. We have to call a spade, guys. At the end of the day, what we do on air Sharon review, we call a spade a spade. Who is holding this up? He's on his knees. Anthony is on his knees. I wish I could replay that, but I can't. But I can give you guys the link to this video. And I want you to go and Kountry Wayne thing here. And I'd like you guys to watch it in full. And we can speak on it. We can review it together. Okay, so I'll put the link in here. All right. And here you go. And you guys can finish watch the rest of it and we can speak on it. Go back, you see where he's on his knee. Just rewind it a little bit more. You will see Anthony was standing up. He was standing up, guys. He was standing up like he wants to, hold on, like he is about to fall down. I'm trying to find a still photo of it, but I don't want it to play. There is some kind of delay. I'm pressing it to put it back here so you can get to see Anthony. He's not looking good. I just want you guys to see that Anthony is not looking good. So go back and watch that. We can speak on it. What do you think? Was that a nugget for us to see? I just want you guys to watch it and we come back and just tell, give me your honest opinion. Because he was rubbing his forehead and he leaned on the counter. Is that something loading for us? Is he going to be having a medical crisis once more? And is it going to be serious this time? Please let me know if that was a nugget. To me, I think that was a nugget. All right, guys? Okay, so right here, Gigi says, Amber told Anthony this morning, sign the papers and he won't have to worry about her showing up at the house. Exactly. Then he wouldn't have her there anymore. You're absolutely right, Gigi. If he just sign it, but we know that he doesn't want to give her his 50%. So renegotiate the terms. Sit down with Amber and says, look here, Amber, I don't think you deserve 50. And if you can't come to a conclusion with Amber, go to his lawyer and says, look here, this is my thing. Okay, I'm willing to give her 40%. Or if you don't want to give her 40, say, look here, give her 35 and see what will happen. But I think right now Amber is not going to take no 30 or whatever because of the situation that are in so bright and out of order. Is Anthony out of order, guys? Is Anthony out of order? Let me just put this up here. We're going to pull that. Is Anthony out of order to tell her, says, do not come to the house? All right, so we're going to pull that question too, okay? Because I need to see where you guys at, where you guys head at. All right. Mm-hmm. Is Anthony out of order to say, do not do not come to the house. Call first. Okay, I'd like to hear what you guys have to. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation. Yes. All right. So, Big Beautiful is back in the house, and shouldn't sign Jack for 50%. Hello, maybe 10%. Okay, guys. Goddess. Oh, thank you, Goddess. Thank you. I was just about to ask you to do that. Thank you very much. You know what? Put that person in timeout for 30 minutes. Thank you. Margaret says, good morning, dear. Big Beautiful, I do not appreciate in that those kind of foul language on this channel. We do not do that. We speak in a respectful manner. We do not take lightly to disrespect. And if you're going to comment on an character, please let it be respectful, okay? If not, do not come back on my channel. You can go to another channel who will condone those kind of behavior. But on here, we don't do those kind of language. Please, let it be respectful. All right. So with that being said, good morning, dear Margaret. Again, Margaret says, if the Amber character wants a divorce, she could sign the divorce settlement paper. That's the Ant character lawyer proposed. It works both ways. But I thought he needs to sign it, Margaret. She started the divorce proceeding, right? Okay. Oh, I got what you're saying, Mark. That makes sense. So Aunt lawyer said 25%. So Amber could have accepted that. So it's on both of them. Okay, I got it. You see? Thank you very much. I wasn't thinking about that too. That's a good point too. All right. But so the reason why she's not signing it now, to my knowledge, I'm just making it make sense in my head, is that Amber doesn't want 25%. She wants 50% because Anthony says he can make it back. All right, I got it. And then now Gigi says, great point though, Margaret. I really appreciate that. Gigi says, Anthony is trying to play both ends. He don't want Dave to marry Amber. That's why he won't sign the divorce paper, but he wants to be in peace with your BBL girlfriend. Me tell you now, every comment. I love you guys. I love where you guys are going. I like how you guys are thinking. It open up our thinking. When we put on our thinking cap, my goodness, baby, we get it. Oh yes, I like that, Gigi. Well says there too, Gigi. You guys are onto something there. Thank you for that. So he doesn't want her to get married, so that is why him still holding on to her. But he still want to have him fling to his cake and eat it too. I got it. I got it. So let me see how you guys voted the poll on that. 80%, yes, he was out of order. Of course, he out of order. That's what we think, but we could be wrong, right? We could be wrong. All right, so let's see here. So now what I'm gonna do, right? Margaret is really a good little thing there. Oh, I don't. No, no, no. We just put I'm just gonna place the link right here. Oh, I don't want that one. Close off. That may not refer nobody to nothing. All right. So let me make sure the right link we're giving you guys. Copy link. All right. So here, guys. All right. So anyone who wants to come up, and please be respectful, whoever click on it. So if I see big, beautiful, you're not be coming up on the stage. All right. So anybody else, please come up, say your 2 cents, and we're off. It's not going to be a long live. You know what I mean? It's just a thing we're just trying to put two and two together to make four, right? All right. So no, Anthony needs to make sure all that stamps thing are out of the house before he sign anything. Big beautiful, you really do not like Amber. All right. So you just have to remember you have to be respectful to kind of understand what you're saying there again. But at least I can take that as long as it's not, you know what I mean? We're over here on YouTube, we don't use them kind of language. Facebook, you can put all of that disrespectful thing over there because that's how those people over there is going on. And then Big Beautiful saying here completely Amber's fault. She started this domino effect. Well, she never started. Well, she did it in the engagement, but when she was married, remember, although you were engaged, there's no possibility a lot of people get engaged and never get married, right? But after she said, I do, I know she was wrong. Big Beautiful, none of us is saying that she wasn't wrong. Yes, she was wrong on all accounts. She should not be doing what she was doing with Wayne. But after she got married, she was very faithful until she turned and become a dog like Anthony and start cheating. So at the end of the day, they're both even now. So people need to get over that. The both of them cheating now. They're both even. So we just have to call a spade a spade. They're both cheating. Here we said it. They're both cheating. We're not saying Anthony did it alone and Amber did it now because of what's happening. When you become bitter, when a person become bitter, they will just become worse than a person. You see, Anthony dish it out, but he can angle the effect. And as you said, domino effect, and that's exactly what is going on right now. So right now they're trying to best each other. That's all it is. Amber just want her husband to be a man, to stand up, be the man that he is, and every day he's still not doing the right thing. He could have just said, all right, to his lawyer, just give her the 25% because he agreed to the lawyer, say yes, give her the 25%. And he choose not to. So we're not gonna be up here and says, it's all Amber for. Come on now, big beautiful. That ship have sailed. And then Randa says, hello, my beautiful family. Hi, dear beautiful. How are you? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. People are getting their feelings now, Randa. Big beautiful is in her feelings or his feelings. I don't know. Oh, okay. So rising, grand rising there, Eklund. Eklund, I need you up here. The link is in the chat. Come up here, my darling, just for a few minutes, and then we come out of here. What to do? Well, you know how it is, big beautiful. I know you're disgusted, whatever going on, but they're both even now because remember she cheated with Wayne, and what happened? Anthony cheated with Shayla, her best friend, and that is even worse. Her best friend. Hmm. And then again, it's not even worse. They're still the same because Anthony, Wayne is Amber's, Anthony's business partner, but Amber was with Wayne first before Anthony become Anthony Wayne's business partner, right? And Wayne is Amber kryptonite. Come on now, guys. There is still feelings there. But she doesn't want to go back to that kind of life because she find a king that will treat her as the princess. And we do not know how long that is going to last. I'm calling a spade again. We do not know how long gonna last, guys. We do not know when that gonna last. But I think this is their learning season and they have to go through this journey on their individual journey by themselves, right? So we're just going to leave it there. And then Goddess says, good morning. And then Renata says, renegotiate or sign the papers. And exactly, that's all he has to do. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing that nobody else is thinking. All right. Eklund said, a petition requested for mediation skit is needed, please. Yes, Eklund, that's what we're asking for. Renegotiate. That's why I asked when we come on, he should. Because right now, he is stressed up. The man look like, if you guys watch that link that I send you guys, you will see that Anthony is at his breaking point. And I'm wondering if a medical crisis is loading for Anthony Dalton. I wonder where Terrian is. Because right now, if he had fallen down there, so Amber wouldn't have seen him because she walked out of the room. Who is going to save Anthony? Yeah, let's poll that. If Anthony has a medical crisis, who is going to save him this time? Guys, I couldn't even make this up myself. All I know, guys, was Anthony looking good this morning when he was rubbing his forehead, and him even have to hold on to the counter for it to hold him up so he could go back on his knees to ask his. I thought he was gonna ask Amber for forgiveness, honestly. You know how it is with me. Oh, Lordy Lord, I tell you. When I think of these things, because you can't make this thing here make you feel bad. You cannot let you make you feel bad at all, my darling. And then Goddess says 20 likes, 29 watching. All right, thank you, Goddess. And thank you, 29, the 20 likes. All right. And then Del Marie says, Big Beautiful, he doesn't want to let go of what you rudely called a tramp. Exactly, my darling. Exactly. And then, oh, Lord. Okay. Goddess, did you get that conversation there? Goddess, you know what to do, all right? That's all I'm gonna say to Goddess. Goddess, you know what to do. Let me try not to because I am here and I'm accidentally clicking on that because I'm there scrolling down and I'm clicking to make sure I get all you guys comments and I'm not seeing that person. The person is still in the chat. We need that person removed from the chat, please. All right. All right. That's it. Okay. So that will be the end of that person. I hope I taken care of that issue. And then good morning. And Era says, hello, Sharon and chat. Greeting to you guys from Ghana. Good morning, beautiful. How are you doing? All right. And Eklund says, Block. Yes, I just did Eklund. Yes, I just did that. Hopefully it worked. Margaret says, just because your clothes are somewhere does not mean that you stays there. Yeah, we get that. Thank you, Margaret. But the lawyer, but at the end of the day, it's still a marital home, and it's still until she signs on the dotted line and he signs on the dotted line, then it will no longer be her home. Yeah. And then Del Marie says Amber is at fault for sleeping at Dave's and is at fault for bringing in Denisha and her son and give um, Big Kai the bedroom. That's what I was looking for, my darling. Thank you. Well said. Well said, Del Marie. I love that. That's exactly the comment I was looking for. Sharon, the commercial was fire. Yes, it was fire. We said as soon as I start this morning, I said, wow, they dropped the commercial. Yes, my darling, it was nice. And you see, oh, Ernestine actually acted jealous in that scene. Oh my goodness, Ernestine, they did a fantastic job. Oh my goodness, it was chef kiss. I tell you guys, it was fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. But Ernestine act that jealous thing to the T. What if they're loading across the line with Ernestine? Are they not gonna do that? They're just gonna do it with Evelyn. Is Evelyn a thorn in Amber's side? I think that is loading because I saw the collab and I've never seen him done that before. And I saw everything that you're saying and Auntie Riri saying, Evelyn, oh boy. Don't but the thing says Amber, happiness is going to. Do you think, yeah, I should hold that. Let's see. Do you think Amber's happiness is going to be short lived with Dave? Oh, da, da, da. Dee, da, da, da. I know. All right. So we are going to poll this. So your guy says no to that poll. All right. So we are going to poll this. All right. So we're polling that. I want to see what you guys are saying there. Hi, good morning there, Tyler. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday. Okay. So, yeah, honestly, Anthony doesn't want Amber to move on. It's more that's just a 50%. He doesn't want to give up. Yes, Gigi, well said. I also was looking for that comment also because at the end of the day, what I love with our chat family, you guys call a speed also, right? And we know that the other person that we just have to take out is in their feelings. It evoke emotion, and they just can't. I do understand, but the person is disrespecting our neighborhood, and we can't have that. MK says, good morning, darling. Hi, good morning, Andrea. I didn't, and then Del Marie said, Anthony is too wrong for telling Amber not to come to their marital home. Remember, Amber was doing the same thing too. Remember? So we just have to call it that. The two of them did wrong to say that to each other. It's still his home, it's still her home. Yeah. Eklund says, my take on this last year, Amber never asked him to remove his things when he was living with Shayla and taking trips and playing house with exactly. She only says, do not come in like that. Just call first. You're absolutely right there. And Andrea says, good morning, Goddess London. Good morning, sister. I didn't even know you were in the room here. Welcome in. And then Goddess says, I put that person in timeout. Well, that person is in no timeout because that person keep on and on disrespecting. So it is what it is. Hi, Valerie. How are you? Sherma says, blessed Sunday morning, Sharon and chat. Blessed Sunday, gorgeousness. Oh, yes, Errol. Amber sure doesn't. I know it. Jeff says, I think it's fair for him to ask Amber not to come to the house. She asked him the same thing. All right. Well said there because she used to say it there, but not to take her stuff. You're right. You're right, Jeff. I am calling a spade a spade. You're absolutely right. But him shouldn't tell her says not to take her things and go because it's still her home. She never told him to take his thing last year all either. So we have a fair draw there. Thank you, Jeff. Welcome everyone. Welcome, my darling. And Jeff said, "Is the settlement? That's the hold up." uh, Jeff, I don't think it has nothing to do with the settlement. Anthony, just in my humble opinion, I think Anthony doesn't want to let her go. That I am just saying it. He doesn't. He wants to play house with Denisha, as Gigi said. You are Del Marie, he and everybody else. You and me. He wants to play house with Denisha because Amber is over there playing house with Dave. But he does not want to let his wife go. Even yesterday in that conversation, guys, you can see when he was talking to her, his tone was different. Even when she said, I don't care about what's going on with you and Denisha, just sign the paper. He said to her in a low tone, we will talk about that another. That's a statement for another day. So we have to be realistic. So he is showing me that he can't let her go. Honestly, guys, I think he does love her, but they are in competition with each other. And they're trying to see who will best see each other. So that's why he take her stuff out of that room and put little Kai, big Kai in that room because it's a get back for Anthony. The room is Amber's room, so she can go in when she wants, even if Kai is in there, because Denisha put her son and herself in this mess. Exactly, Sanita. Well said, Sanita. Well said. I love it. Well said. All right. Please hit the like button as you please hit the like button upon entering. Thank you very much, Goddess. And Andrea says, please like, share, subscribe to Sharon _ Rico Review. Thank you. Thank you, sis. And by the way, she's my big sis. I can't wait for her to come on here. Andrea, you don't have to be on camera, but I would love to hear your take on this situation. Have you watched it? I put the link in here, but maybe you've seen it already. So I'm putting an invite for my sister to come up on stage. You don't have to be on camera. I just want to hear what my sis has to say, if she's bold enough. Okay. All right. Okay, so Jeff says Amber is getting married would keep Anthony from having to pay alimony. Yes, you're absolutely right. That's in the real world, but we don't know what SkitLanta is gonna do. But anything is happening. Guys, I'm just here for all that is about to happen because the box, the square, the skit is opening up so much. We have Evelyn to come in, we have Melissa, we have the lady from Charlotte or wherever she is from the stalker, Arizona. We have who else? Then we have his sister Charity. We have his mom. And then on Anthony's side, we have Shayla and Angelina. Hurricane 6 is about to touch down at the Dalton Estate. And then there is Kai's father, because we know that Angelina is going to be bringing the smoke. And a lot of shenanigans is about to happen. So you see, guys, the skit is open up, wide open. So anything can happen. So you guys have to think outside the box. Just pick up the nuggets and we just speak on it. That's all. And we speak on what we see. So, and we can also predict, try our best to predict. Hi, Valerie. How are you? Welcome in. Valerie says, I can't wait for the little uncle to see Bomb commercial. Yes, I was about to talk about that. Oh my God, that was fiery. Oh God, look when Dave look at Amber and look at and you know I didn't when you guys were telling me that Trey was handsome. At this morning, me actually see same handsome. It look like me that blinders on. Me says my goodness, but when he got up, me get to see him blue underwear. So they should have him pull up him pants. It looked like he's tall and you know what I mean? But he was looking mighty fine when he got up and look at Ernestine and Ernestine look at him. Oh my goodness, why my. Ooh, I tell you, Sanita says, Denisha has a house. This Amber's an Anthony house. She moved back in with her son. So anything happen, She has to sit with it. Exactly, Sanita. I totally agree with that. Totally. Valerie says Ambam is just trying to make her money. Exactly. She just wants to make her money. Um, and does she really? I have to think. Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys. Hopefully, let me just say. Do you guys believe Amber really wants a divorce? I'm just asking. Since Anthony is holding up, because as Margaret says, and we have to think about what Margaret says too, right? I'm going after what you guys saying. I know what I think, but at the end of the day, is your guys' opinion is matters also. So that is why. Where is it? It says yes. Oh, I'm trying to end it and it refused to end. All right. So let's start this poll and see. All right. So sometimes I'm trying to pull it, it keep on freezing. All right. Do you guys believe Amber really wants a divorce? Because when you really think about what Margaret says, Amber could just accept the 25% from Anthony lawyer because remember, Anthony did the lawyer say she have to get something. Yes, you all know she was with Anthony. Well, like he doesn't want Amber to get nothing. She says, actually, Amber can get more, but she's asking for 50. And I think it's actually fair. But Anthony says 50. No, man, we work hard for the money there. 50? No, star. And the lawyer look at him annoyed and says, all right, then 25%. And then Anthony says, 25 is better than 50. He say, all right. And then the lawyer turn around and says, we can keep on delaying until she run out of money. But pity the lawyer doesn't know. Amber is actually using Anthony money. So it can go on for 3 years, as Amber's lawyer said. But now, what did Amber did? Anthony did. He moves Denisha into the marital bed and she found them together. That another ace. He didn't cheat once with her best friend and have a child. He cheated again a second time. And this time is even worse. He brought that woman into the marital bed. All right. So Amber didn't bring anybody into the marital home. Remember, we have to be fair. All right. I did. Yes. Mm-hmm. Gigi says, when Anthony returned home and reunited with his faithful wife, he still moved like he was a single man, hiding money, playing with his baby mama's side chick. Amber got tired of it and filed for divorce. The woman became tired because she got that restaurant, and Anthony wanted her to sink. He wanted her to swim without a life jacket and all the other stuff that Gigi said. We have to call a spade a spade. Yeah, call a spade a spade. Anthony think he loves Amber, so he don't want to let go and don't want to give Amber the 50%. But also remember what he also said to her, Sanita, in the bathroom and even at the restaurant when he says, I don't want to lose twice. Something of the sort like that. You know that I can't remember word for it, but I'm paraphrasing. He doesn't want to lose twice. She can have any amount of money she wants, but not divorce him because he did not ask for this divorce. Remember, guys, we have to be fair. Oh, and then Sonny, what else? Sonny to say, Anthony thinks he love Amber. He doesn't want to give her 59%. Got you. All right. So Eklund says new skit LOL. Me don't get excited. Wondering if Atilia going to accidentally tell Shayla her mom is dealing with Iman. We will deal and we will talk about that skit. Not right now in this one we're dealing with. But I think she will accidentally. You know what? I think, yeah, you're right. It could happen by the Atilia, Talia, tell Shayla or Honeypot. Hi, dear Carla. So, Carla coming up. All right.
Morning. How are you?
Hi, darling. How are you doing?
All is well.
Okay, let's give us your take.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know because I was at work last night and I was
Mhm.
listening to your last live. It was great with
Oh,
O'Neill and everybody, Suzette and Auntie Ty and
really?
Auntie Riri showed up.
Auntie Tai
And
Tai?
Char and Charmaine. Charmaine is using wisdom. I love that. So I
Yes.
just wanted to say, I just wanted to take you back for a minute. Do
Mm-hmm.
you remember when Amber and Dave started working out?
Yes.
And you do you remember the conversation? They were sitting down outside, and she was asking him. She was saying, "Have you ever looked in the mirror and you couldn't and you seen a different person?"
Yes.
And he was telling about. He told her to practice on being better and not bitter.
Yes. And she said
And he
she's bitter.
yes, and he also told her. He said, just wait for the glow up. After all this, just wait for the glow up.
Yes. And he
Right?
also
Remember
let
that?
her know. And he
Yes,
also let her know that the enemy actually come in between Amber into their marriage
yes,
between and both of them, Anthony and Amber. Yeah. I
right.
remember that.
And
And
he
we were
said,
all loving that. But remember I told you guys says it's just she's giving him the handbook to her. And
right,
she's telling him everything what Anthony was not doing. Remember,
right.
I told you guys? And then what happened? She crossed the line with him because he decided he saw her, he wanted her.
Mm-hmm.
She saw him, she wanted him. And she decided to jump over there because she thinks that she's making a bad assumption that Anthony was still cheating again with Shayla when that was
Mm-hmm.
not the case. Yes, he was lying. Yes, he take that 5,000 and lie. I think if he had honestly told her, says yes, I gave Shayla $5,000, then she wouldn't have gone. You know what I mean? Go over the finish line with Dave. But I
Mm-hmm.
saw how they were setting it up, like how they're setting it up right now again to hurt her once more again. They're gonna make her so happy with Dave, but they have Evelyn factor is in the mix, and we still haven't seen Melissa yet, but that is loading also. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there is a lot. I do not know why they always, if you really notice, they always giving her a come up, and yeah, she's gonna get the blow up as Dave says,
Mm-hmm.
but she's gonna hurt again because she's gonna end up losing Dave, in my opinion.
I get what you're saying. I don't agree with the cheating on either side.
Yeah.
And I think that uh, Anthony has turned into a real demon. He is
Mm,
on demon time,
mm,
even with the conversation yesterday with Amber, and the one thing Dave told her. So Amber is taking nuggets from
yeah,
Dave,
she
even
is.
though we know that it is wrong for
Hmm.
her to be in this position, she's Amber is beginning to walk in her own purpose. Right
Exactly.
now, this is a season. So maybe Dave is just in Amber's life a season to
For
teach
a
her,
reason. That's
to
what
give,
I said.
yes,
Remember?
to teach
Even
her
last
some
night I
things,
said they're
to,
gonna
te-
learn.
to
He's
teach her
teaching her.
to teach her some things about herself.
Hmm.
Because remember, she lost the self confidence, the self
Yes.
esteem, and so she's walking into a new Amber. And right
Hmm.
now, I just feel that all the things that she's doing with Dave, even though it's not good because she's still married, but
She.
he is teaching her of who she is and who
Hmm.
God created her to be. Now, check
Yes.
this out. Had she had been with Anthony, do
Hmm.
you think that she would have? Because he was even resistant about the podcast, but now Amber is getting ready to launch her clothing line.
Yes.
She's launching
Her
her
body
body
butter.
butter. She's
I know
starting
she
in
have the
commercials.
commercial.
She's
Yes.
saying she is walking in her purpose right now.
Yeah,
And
she is.
for
Hmm.
whatever reason that it's happening, this man is in her life for a
A
reason
reason.
and for
Yes.
a season. And so what
Exactly.
I love about this is that they're giving Anthony a win, and then they're giving, and Amber is not right now, all the things that has happened with Amber in these last few days, she has been getting a win. For me, I see that Evelyn is coming into the picture, but I don't think anything is going to happen. What it's
Okay.
going to do is it's going to teach Amber to have self confidence because, of course, she may be jealous if he does that deal. I believe that if if Dave goes to LA, he's going to take Amber with him because
Okay.
now he sees that Amber is an asset to his life, and just
Mm-hmm.
like he went and they planned that for her to go and take over that meeting because Dave knew that that man did not like him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And
Yes.
so
Yes.
guess what? Amber went, Amber, and she aced it.
Nicely
She not
executed
only
it.
did she ace it, she gave him something better. Not a billboard, but she gave him, let's
A
do something
commercial.
quick. Let's do a commercial to
Mm-hmm.
launch this thing as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? Amber is begin to see what she can accomplish and what she can achieve without Anthony tearing her down. I
Mm-hmm.
know that in the end, they're going to both have to be broken and
Mm-hmm.
maybe they will come back together. But I
Mm-hmm.
believe that this divorce has to happen. But
Yeah.
and guess what? And I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave,
Mm-hmm.
jump down. Sharon,
Mm-hmm.
Anthony is going to see that commercial.
Yes, he is.
And you know what Anthony is going to think? He has really lost. Not
Yes.
only is he going to lose, but he has lost because he didn't see the potential and the purpose in
Of
Amber,
his
and it
wife.
took another man to see that in her, and that's
Yes.
going to mess him up.
I said that before a long time ago, that he is going to realize that Amber was actually an asset to him
Yes,
and he never valued her. Remember, I said it before,
yes, you
he
did.
always put Shayla above her.
Yes,
That is why when he bought that restaurant, he did not see the potential in her.
yes,
And he was there whining with them. But now, when he saw that commercial, he is going to be the loser
he
because
is.
what he picked up is worse than his wife. She even worse than his baby mother, or should I say, they're both in the same category. But he actually have a queen. I remember I told you guys. You remember the nugget that Shayla gave Anthony that day in her in her house. Amber is the best thing that you ever had.
Yep,
Shayla, remember what Shayla said, and I
yeah.
came up
Sarah said that.
there.
She did.
Yes, and I told you guys, says, look who they actually us. Who to the God is making giving Anthony that nugget, and a lot of people was resistant when I said that because they hated Shayla, but they always that Shayla comes with a vote of with a word of wisdom, and she said, "You're gonna regret it, Anthony." Even yesterday when he was there, was it yesterday, the day before, when he was there carrying on about Amber and Denisha, about Denisha, Shayla said to him again on many occasions, you are still a married man, Anthony, and and it's the best thing that happened to you when you lose her because you are married and you're carrying on with her. She actually did you a favor, and that went over Anthony head again, just like when Shayla says Amber is the best thing that ever happened to you. So try and fix it. Even though to PR told him, although
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but
But you know what,
this
Sharon? This too.
commercial is gonna open his eye. If this
Yes,
doesn't open his eyes, then nothing. Then he's a lost cause. That's all I can say.
Sharon. You know what else gonna happen? He
Mm-hmm.
is really getting ready. He is going to start tearing Denisha down slowly,
Because it
because
started
he already started.
exactly in that
Wait till he
outfit.
see that commercial.
Yes,
He gonna think about what the hell. Cause see what he failed to realize is one man's trash is another man's treasure. And
treasure.
with that,
Exactly. Or sometimes they will also say, every stick have a bush there or whatever. So and that mean just like what you said. Whatever you throw away, somebody else's treasure.
yeah, somebody's,
And
guess
that's it.
what? It's someone else's treasure. And so
Mhm.
thank you, Sharon. I just had to step on. I seen you. I'm trying to give me a little nap before I go to work, but I just wanted to come up and say, guess what? I enjoyed these your last few, I feel like your last few
Mhm.
um lives have really been great. And I think that, guess what? Charmaine said she on the fence. I'm still on the fence with Charmaine as well. But you
Okay,
know
I'll
what?
tell her.
God has a plan. God does have a plan for Anthony, and He has a plan for
Plan for
Amber.
Amber.
And guess
Exactly.
what? That plan may not be for them to be back together,
Exactly.
but it is going to be a teachable moment for both
Moment.
of them.
Oh, definitely. I totally agree with that. Carla, you were fantastic. Thank you for coming up. I love what to hear from you guys. You know what I mean? I can't see you guys, but it's good to you guys intake your opinion. That's why I said everybody opinion is important. They're watching our channel and you see that they're using what we are saying, although you know what happened. But you know, to God be the glory. You know what I mean? So we just have to keep,
Jared, it's
and
the
people just need to remember to click the like button
yeah,
and get us back on.
Jared,
Yes,
it's the
darling.
beautiful day.
In the
It's
neighborhood,
a beautiful day.
in the
See you
neighborhood,
later.
in SkitLanta. Thank you, baby girl. Have a fantastic day. Thank you, caller. Well said. Well said. Oh my God, that was a very explosive interview. Oh my goodness, Carla. The- I can't say anything more. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. Oh, hi, Auntie Riri. Carla was fantastic. Oh my God, let I give her another round of applause. We're in the thing. Oh, it's your birthday going, my darling. It's your birthday week. Oh my goodness, darling. It is fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. Yes. And Anita says, yes, that's what I'm saying. She never asked Dave for anything and she never trapped nothing from it. No, she never did. She's told him, Sanita says, I don't want to take anything from nobody because I don't want nobody come say to me, I did this because Anthony does that to her a lot. Right? 36 likes, 40 watching. Keep the great work, chat. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, Carl, I still can't. Anthony is losing to me. Yes, he is losing, definitely. Auntie Riri. He's not winning yet. He is not winning right now, but he's going to, Jeff says, and hasn't seen the inside of the restaurant in a long time. Yeah, we haven't seen the inside because I don't think they can film inside right now. Maybe this is their busy season. Yeah. Anthony's not contacting Dave. Exes are bothering her, Dave. Okay, thank you, Auntie Riri. And Sunita says, so stop Amber is the devil. Oh my goodness, you guys are on 10 this morning. Commercial was long, but I agree overall with you. Auntie Riri agree with you. There, Carla. Well said, well says. All right, let me see what else is being said. He did it with the clothes. Yes, yes. Auntie Riri, Anthony put the child into that room because he knows that will take Amber's off. Yeah, and do you think, Auntie Riri, that Anthony is going to have a medical crisis again because of how he was holding his head and he even went down on his knee? Do you think there's another proposal coming in the future if God has a plan when he fixes everything and they get healing? Or maybe not. But with that being said, guy, with that being said, we're going to leave out here now. It's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. It's a beautiful day in SkitLanta. Please like, please share, everyone. Please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next upload. Please hit the like button on your way out. Love you guys. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you guys later.